wait right now.
Those that appear on the street. Everybody on the street.
Yeah, this ride's gonna end. I think January the 1st will be the last day, so I want to make sure I get it. I'll do more film on it from the outside when I get done. Teleportation Prisoner Teleport Center.
To the Galactic Federation Prisoner Teleport Center. I commend you for making the brave decision to join our noble ranks as guards. The universe is filled with a wonderful integration of alien societies. However, as in all societies, there are the nice and the naughty. Here is where we teleport in the naughty. Your job is to guard them until they've decided to become nice. I will now leave you under the capable supervision of Captain Gantu.
At ease, recruits. As you will soon discover, being a guard of the Galactic Federation is not without its challenges. Now, I realize this is your first day, so I will give you to the end of your shift to familiarize yourself with all of our prisoners. visitors. Memorize their names and their faces. Your life may depend on it. All right, recruits. Proceed to our prisoner teleportation chamber for further briefing. Completely?
At your service, Captain. Attention recruits! The access doors will open in 5 seconds. So be ready to march inside. On the double! Please continue to march all the way across the prisoner teleportation chamber.
Okay, let's fill in both rows, okay? Come on, move it, make room. Hello, Sergeant's desk. Oh, hi, sweetie parts. What's that?
Attention small recruits.
Yeah.
Make sure now you position yourselves for the best view of the chamber.
Yes.
And the sergeant.
2 quarts of oil and a loaf of lead.
He's the one in the middle wearing a hat.
Yeah.
That is all.
Look, hon, I gotta go. Yeah, we're really busy here today. Okay, bye-bye. Again, hot. Thank you. Let me introduce myself. I am the prisoner teleportation officer, Sergeant C4703BK2704-90210. So, to start, prisoners come in 2 types, your level 1s and your level 2s. Now, you people are not ready for level 2s, so we'll start with the 1s, common criminals of the cosmos. Like this hairy hoodlum over here. He's in for jaywalking between the moons and Jupiter. When perpetrators like him are caught, they are teleported here into one of these tubey things. And then they have to deal with me. Perfect! Here comes another one. Oh, Lieutenant Sludge. What have you got?
We've had another situation in the Galactic Federation bakery.
Oh, not the donut guy again.
Yep. Kind of sucking the goop out of all the jelly wormhole donuts.
Oh, when are you guys gonna send me some level 2s for a change?
Not today, 90210.
Teleportation in 3, 2, teleporting now.
Oh, look at you. I like your uniform. It's very snappy. You look very good. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, you gas bag. Well, I have no choice but to send you to your cell. And this time, with no milk. Do you understand? What's that?
Sergeant, we have an incoming level 3.
Level 3?
Pull yourself together, man.
I think I just wild myself.
Sergeant.
Sir.
I don't know what kind of monster they caught out there, but we'll have to move to the high security level 3 teleportation chamber.
But it's their first day, and they're not even trained to handle level 1s yet.
Sergeant?
Sir. Yes, sir. Okay, don't people panic. I mean, go that way. No, I went that way.
You too, Sergeant.
Me? No, I would love to go, sir. I really would, but I can't.
Sergeant,
Sir.
I'll meet you in the high security chamber. That's an order.
Yes, sir. But something big is on the way. Something level 3 big. Oh, dear. I think I'm going to faint.
Emergency, everyone! We have an emergency here! All guards to the high security teleportation chamber immediately!
That means you, recruits. Now move it.
Let's get a move on it and let's make it snappy!
Personal teleportation in 90 seconds.
All guards to the high security level 3 teleportation chamber immediately! All guards to level 3!
Personal teleportation in 90 seconds.
Attention recruits! Select a row
please, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, using your left to right, angle left to right, on the road, please, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, choosing your left to right, angle left to right, please, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, choosing your left to right, angle left to right, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, choosing your left to right, angle left to right, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, choosing your left to right, angle left to right, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs, choosing your left to right, angle left to right, on the road, please, not stepping on the stairs. Thank you.
To level 3 teleportation.
Attention recruits! I can assure you that every seat will provide equal viewing. Federation regulations do stipulate that every available seat will be filled. Yes. So do it, people!
Prisoner teleportation in 45 seconds.
Attention recruits! Level 3 chamber regulations will be provided that you remain upright, keeping your arms by your side with your feet firmly planted on the floor at all times. That means please hold still!
Captain Gantu, the recruits are in position and ready.
The question is, are we ready? I only hope our teleportation tube is big enough to contain this monster.
And strong enough too, sir.
Teleportation in 30 seconds.
Lower the scanners, quickly.
Yes, sir.
Please remain seated in an upright position with your arms at your sides.
And don't worry, recruits. When the scanning units touch your shoulders, they will stop automatically.
We are now scanning your personal genetic code so the tracking cannons don't confuse your DNA with the prisoner's.
Teleportation sequence initiated.
The transfer gauges are maxing out.
What kind of monster is this?
Teleportation in 10, 9,
Get ready, recruits.
7, 6,
Here we go.
4, 3, 2,
Brace yourself.
teleportation sequence completed.
Well, there must be some mistake.
That's a level 3.
Even I'm bigger than he is.
Is this some kind of a joke?
Sir, I know that all incoming level 3 prisoners get a DNA scan, but him?
It does seem like overkill, but we best do it by the book.
Yes, sir. Tracking cannons online.
Isn't that cute? It's a cute little fella. Yes, you are. Recruits, keep your eye on this little monster while I go straighten all this out. Level 3.
What's going on? The cannons are misfiring.
How is that possible?
It seems to be something the prisoners do. Misfiring again.
I can't believe it!
Shorting us in 6
Prisoners escaped!
Ensign Picto?
What are we, sir?
What is going on in there?
We lost power.
We'll get it back.
And, sir?
What?
The prisoner is loose.
What? Red alert! Seal the other doors and get me power! Get me emergency power!
Oh, yeah.
Reactivate the cannons!
Don't touch me.
Immediately!
Don't touch me.
Just about there, sir. The cannons are back online and marking.
I'll get you electron! Where is he? Any idea where he is?
No, sir. I think he got the jump on us, sir. He's torturing you. Captain! Oh, this is really bad.
Teleportation. 15 seconds.
Someone is working the teleportation.
That's impossible. For
Try to avoid the way. I want to know where that monstrosity is headed.
Sir, he's heading for planet ER.
Yes, and he's landing in Florida.
Florida? What's Florida? Give me a visual.
It appears to be some kind of kingdom.
Hello? Cinderella! Your prince is here.
You're not my prince. Bye.
Where on earth has he gone now?
Well, looks like we've been licked, sir.
What a day. Release the recruits.
Yes, sir.
I need a vacation.
All right, recruits. Today's emergency is over. So you're done. And remember, if you report for duty tomorrow, leave the phones at home. And please, don't feed the prisoners. That is all.
Ay, también me chupó. Me encantó. Ese es el impacto de Steve. ¿Quieres ver?
I don't like Stitch at
That was the exit. Cool. This is the gift shop where you end up in. See you in a minute. Hi YouTube, this is Presidential Tourist, and I decided I didn't think about doing this before, about doing a report when I thought about the ride. Well, technically it's not really a ride, but Stitch Great Escape. It's a ride. I'm going to refer to a ride. You don't actually ride anywhere, but it was a ride at Magic Kingdom. I rode it on December the 28th, and it closed down permanently. From what I understand, either January 1st or 2nd. It originally opened in, I think, November 2004. Must not have been very popular. And from what I hear from other people, a lot of people didn't like it. And it was open seasonally there for a while until now that it closed. I wanted to ride it and film it and let you know what I thought of it. You know, if you go by what a lot of people are saying, you would think, oh, you know, it stinks, it's bad. I didn't think it was that bad. It was very close to the previous ride that was there, so I want to make sure I remember the name of it. This has been a long time. The previous ride that was there was called Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter, and I do remember reading on it that they both did use generally the same set and technology, and it was actually very much the same. Bit different, but the same nonetheless. And I actually like the previous ride, that the Alien Encounter ride, better than Stitch's Great Escape. Anyways, back to the ride itself. I liked it. It wasn't. I'm not going to say it was the best ride at Disney or any place I've ever been on. It was fun. I think it was interesting, kind of funny, I guess you could say, but not the best. So I could see why it wasn't very popular with people, and why Disney decided to get a red, you know what I mean, do away with it. Even though it was good enough that I definitely would want to go on it again and go through it. I wish they would bring back the previous ride. That was definitely a lot better. But they're not going to listen to me. The only thing is with children, younger children might get scared going to Stitch's one and the previous one. Maybe that's why Disney decided to get rid of it. I didn't find that scary at all. Of course, I'm an adult. I wouldn't. What it was, and like I said, they were both basically the same. You go in this room, you watch a video, okay? Both of them had it. You walk down this corridor to this other room. You have a robot explain some things about the teleportation and all that, which is the same in both. And then you go in the main room, and it was basically the same thing. You have the main teleportation thing in the middle. You have the seats all going around. You have the things that come on your shoulders. Basically, a lot of it the same. Just parts of basically the storyline and how they did. Like the one room with the robot in it. I think it was a different robot from the other one. I think in the other one, I think the actor Tim Curry voiced it. And it was just different what he said, if I remember correctly. But it's been so long since I was on the other ride. This one, you had a different voice, and while the robot explained the teleportation thing, and they beamed in something, it wasn't the same like the other one. Different, all a lot to do because it's a different plot. But he explained that, and and I thought it was pretty cool, the decoration and all that thing. I try to look at like the small details of the ride. If you do that, you pick up a lot of things that you wouldn't notice if you just pay attention to the main thing. But I filmed that. I filmed the whole thing. I thought it was pretty enjoyable, that part. Anyways, let me see. You had the video, you had the robot section, and then you had the part where the main bulk, the meat of the ride, is where they have the main teleportation thing. Basically, they're beaming in like a level, I think, 3 dangerous criminal, which turned out to be Stitch. And they brought him in. Parts of it got really dark because he ends up escaping and causing mischief. You know, he steals somebody's chili hot dog. And what they do is, and I thought it was pretty funny, parts of it where it got dark, they blew some air on it. It was basically supposed to be his breath, because basically he's supposed to be directly behind you. You smell like a kind of a noxious chili dog smell. And that thing that goes over your shoulders that holds you into place went up and down. Basically, it simulated that he was jumping on top of your shoulders. And they had these like cannon things that was going around, basically squirting like a little bit of water on you, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyways, he ended up escaping, beaming himself out of there, basically to Magic Kingdom, actually. And yeah, and throughout the ride, you had some video of cartoon characters that's involved with Stitch, I guess. I never really watched Stitch, really, so I couldn't tell you exactly how much involved they are with all that. Then you get up, you leave it. I mean, it's pretty short. I mean, it isn't that long. Well, if you add the 3 parts together, maybe 10 minutes. From what I understood, usually the line is pretty short, about 20 minutes. That's what some people told me that I asked them. The line for me was 30 minutes, and it was quite long, but I think there was a lot of people there. Because number one, it was closer to New Year's. Christmas just ended. And a lot of people probably wanted to get in like a last hurrah to experience the ride before it goes. It didn't seem that long to wait, because they let in a good-sized group of people in each time. When I rode the ride, there were still several empty seats, so there could have been more people that could have went in there. I guess it was dark. It was kind of smoky in there a little bit. It reminded me of the one ride at Universal with E.T. When you go through the forest part, it was kind of smoky at night. The inside of Stitch's Great Escape, the main part at the end, was kind of like that. But I think it's because the moisture in the air, and they want to make it look like it's more darker and forbidding, I guess. You know, it's supposed to be a high-tech prison. That's what it's supposed to be in out in space. And after you left the main part, I forgot to mention, you do go into a like a lot of places, you go into a souvenir place. They had some Stitch merchandise, but for some reason they didn't, and it seems to happen more often than not, they didn't have anything that says Stitches or Stitch Great Escape on it. You know, they had some mugs and stuffed animals and some shirts. They had a Stitch pin where he was riding Space Mountain. But I was hoping for something that said Stitch Great Escape on it, but there wasn't any there. And I even asked, and they said no, they didn't have anything like that. But I was told they're going to keep Stitch's merchandise around for a while. Might get smaller because they don't have the ride there anymore. So I may still go back there and buy something with him on it, even though it doesn't say anything about the ride. But I kind of like to collect something from each ride if I can. Don't always get a chance to do it, because Disney is an expensive place. And what I should have gotten, and I didn't. Well, I did think of it, but I forgot. Should have showed when I went on the Alien Counter ride previously. The only thing I could find that was really ready to ride was one of those rubber frames, and I was going to show it just to show it because people might be interested. I actually still have it, but I just forgot to get it. But that's okay, because it's really not involved with this video anyways, because I'm talking about what was the current ride. It's now the former ride. Today is January 2nd, so it's closed down, unfortunately. I still liked it. You know, it's always sad when you see a ride go, even if it's not the greatest one in the world. I've seen rides that I super liked, like the Back to the Future one that they closed down at Universal. I wish they would have kept that, as I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. But you know what? It's not up to me. It's up to others. But that's pretty much the oral report I wanted to give on the ride. I'm sure I'm going to think of other things. Hopefully I filmed it well enough. I was basically pretty excited about doing it. So I more concentrate on enjoying the ride, feeling up the atmosphere, so to speak, than as much as filming. But I think I did okay. It's not going to be the fanciest thing. Unfortunately, I don't really have like an... there's a lot of the ride was dark. My camera doesn't have night vision on it. I really got to get one that does. And I think it would have worked better. But you'll get a good idea of what it looks like. And you can always look up other videos and see what other people did filming if you want to get a more in-depth view of the ride, even though you actually didn't ride anywheres. But, well, I guess you'd say attraction. Yeah, attraction would probably be the Stitch's Great Escape attraction. But hopefully they'll put something in there soon. Maybe even bring back the old ride. I doubt it, but that's pretty much it. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. I always enjoy answering your questions, reading your comments. I hope you have it, and I hope you had a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. And I look forward to talking again. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye, everybody. Bye.